we're gonna ask some questions from the card. What battler do you feel is under the most pressure?
A-Ward.
Why?
A-Ward. Not because of all the A-Verb attack. That is definitely adding. If I can't speak for A-Ward, if I was A-Ward and A-Verb was attacking me like this multiple times every day for a month plus, eventually it will put pressure on my shoulders. That's just me. Pressure to respond, pressure to react, pressure to fight back, pressure to win, whatever. I don't know how A-Ward deals with what A-Verb is doing. I didn't speak to him about it. So maybe it's not pressure for him. I don't know. The reason why I think it's pressure, though, is because I think it's A-Ward's biggest match ever. Right?
Yeah.
No,
A-Ward.
So I think
Yeah.
when you talk Verb and A-Ward, A-Ward has not been in a dog fight where the marketing has been this drawn out and this intentional and coming from multiple angles. We have seen Verb create every new space has a new narrative that Verb is creating.
But here's the thing: when you step away from promo, and I did say this in another interview, I think, or another blog, and some of it I was kind of being sarcastic and playing around a little bit, but there was a little bit of truth in jest. It's a legacy thing. A-Ward is one of those unique battle rappers where you see fans say, "Hey, he's an elite. He looks like he's a Hall of Famer, and he's never battled on URL." You know what I'm saying? There was like a day like that did that, for example. You know, he's been standoffish and took certain positions about how he wants to move in battle rap. But at the same time, you know, his resume when it comes to certain grudge matches could be like this in certain people's respect, depending on how you look at the Big K outcome, the Ilmac outcome, you know what I'm saying, who won, who lost. And I think this right here being his biggest battle, and of course his biggest grudge ever, I don't think I've ever seen A-Ward where I could read on him that, oh no, he really, really dislikes that person. I've never read that on him before. I think this is something that he would hear forever, whether he wins or whether he loses. If he wins, we won't let the whole battle rap culture forget about it. They'll be talking about it forever. A-Verb did all of that and got cleared by A-Ward. A-Ward came in there against the odds and he took down a GOAT. He took down a Mount Rushmore. You know what I'm saying? No, in the Lou room with all this St. Louis energy and all that. That'll be that. This is the closest thing that could have happened to battling in St. Louis. Just like we took the Lou and just put it somewhere else.
That's all you did.
And you know what I'm saying?
People go to Atlanta all the time from St. Louis, all the time.
This is what I'm saying. So him winning under these terms of the stakes of the battle, how big it is, the grudge and everything. On the flip side, you lose this, they're gonna say like the pressure, the outcome of grudge matches, and then also A-Verb's gonna get a badge that I don't think I've ever seen somebody earn like this in battle rap history, which is really like what happens with some of our biggest stars in the world. And I'd be using Mayweather. Mayweather will go on a X amount of country tour and in hundreds of cities promoting his upcoming fight and still get in the ring and whoop your ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, look at the promo tour that they did for Mayweather versus Conor McGregor. They're everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're really promoting this shit. And to see A-Verb have this much energy, this many narratives, this much time to go at A-Ward, if he gets in that ring and he's still magical, it'll show the entire battle rap culture that you can actually walk and chew bubblegum, people. So there's no excuses. And he will walk around with that badge. His bag will go up. His negotiations will go up. People will have to pay him more. And then he's also showing that I can do all that. And then I will come to your stage and give you a classic performance. That is amazing. And it's never been done before. So that's the most pressure.
So I'm glad we're on this subject because Tim called me earlier and I said, look,
I'll be right back.
I said, look now, you know what I'm saying? I said, yo, the way the way Verb talking, he got me wanting to pick him. But trust and believe, if as much that he's been talking, if he lose this battle, they're going to drag him for losing this battle. And I said, now if A Word lose, they're gonna drag A Word, but I promise you, the way they drag Verb to losing the A Word is gonna be worse. Am I wrong?
Somebody's getting dragged the night of, not even the night, depending on when that battle
After
goes,
the
before the
battle.
sun even goes down, social media is gonna explode, dragging one of them.
No, it's
I think during the stream, those are like that's like the type of battle that all the bloggers stop and they're kind of like begging RBE for an intermission. Like, don't put the next battle on for at least another 40 minutes. I gotta cut this camera on and talk about what I just saw. Everybody is going to talk about the outcome of A Verb versus A Ward. The culture is gonna stop to talk about that battle. So somebody's getting dragged regardless. On September 2nd. They might trend just multiple times, A Verb and fucking A Ward. They might trend multiple times.
no,
All
that's a
right, this
fact.
is what